Hello. Hi. Hello there. I don't know why that did that. I switched screens and it showed the screen before the switch. Also my Wi-Fi I think is dying, which I guess is fair since there is quite a bit of a storm. So I don't know how much the delay is. I'm gonna have to look at my own stream. How much is the delay? How is it? Oh my god. Is there a BGM? There isn't even a BGM! We're just talking over nothing! Hello. Hi, Tom. Hi, Robinson. Hello. Hi, Lance. Hi, everybody. I'm back. I wasn't able to stream for a while with family, you know, and stuff happening also behind the scenes. So, I'm back, and I don't know how to interact with any of you anymore. But hello. Ohayo. Ohayo. Good morning to you. It's evening for me, but good morning to you. Ohayo. Konbanwa. Hello. How is everybody doing? What's up with what's been happening with you guys? I hope you guys have had a pretty good week. I, as you can see, have gotten a new skin suit. Because I couldn't help myself. And I dare say it looks pretty good. I got it because office, and I'm about to be working adult soon, so I got an office outfit. Let me just get rid of that bag. And so I was like, you know what, let's do this. I have to say the jiggle physics in this one is in quite a different level from my other skin suit and from my OG model, because so like it's out of this world. And also I just have to consistently just like look that way, like this way. I'll just like kind of glance at you guys like that, like just a glance. Oh, did you see what my eye did right there? It had like one of them was like higher than the other. It's so jiggly. It is. It's so jiggly. It looks great. Thank you. I love it so much. I want to have like I want to have like a plethora of costumes, and this is like that affordable option to just like not me shopping for virtual clothes instead of IRL clothes, but literally this is what I saw, and I was like skimming through this online shop, and there were just so many clothes, guys, and a lot of them were very risque, and I was like, this is acceptable. This is acceptable and also really cool. I wish I could show you the whole thing, but doing that will be very scuffed because I'll have to move my floating head, and then you guys have to see the whole thing. So I could switch to a just chatting overlay that shows a bit more than this one, because this one it's hidden like below the desk. But hi Puck, hello, how are you? Oh my god, I hope the delay isn't too bad, because the point of a just chatting stream is for us to talk to each other, and that would be hard to do if the delay was bad. Like if the delay was super bad. I reckon, how much is the delay? Is the delay like, I don't know, 5 seconds? Hopefully. A minute is still like really bad. Scuff equals content, that's right. Scuff just equals content at this point. It's just like, professional VTuber times, you know. It's like, oh yeah, I've been doing this for like, I don't know, 5 years. Hello there. Asian. Hello. Seems pretty low. What do you mean? What seems pretty low? Oh, the delay is low? Okay. My brain is not working. This reminds me, I don't know who taught, I think it was Mak who pointed out, it's just like, talking with Megu is like an experience, because she'll ask something, and then 2 seconds later you answer her, and she's already like off to somewhere around the planet talking about something else, and then you answer her like 3 second ago question, and she's like, and I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What you're answering my question? What? I'm glad that the delay is pretty low. You know, I was tempted to like come back immediately and be like, Pokemon, but then I found this and I was like, you know what? I want to do a just chatting stream, because this works best with just chatting streams, because I can monitor the scuff. Because if I'm just like playing and it's like, oh yeah, and then I'm clipping all over my lower body, it's just like, oh no, it's poking my cheek. It ruins the immersive. It's like, oh wait, she's just wearing a skin suit. It's like, yeah, we knew that, but like, you really like look like, oh I should stop moving. I forgot about that. I'm just gonna look this way permanently and just move my mouth and blink and do minor head turns, you know, like just minor head turns, and just do that. What do you guys been up to? You know, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty like, I don't know, nervous to start actually like working. I was so nervous because I was supposed to come in like earlier, like this week, I believe, and then it got pushed back because I couldn't submit my like documents, like, you know, when you get hired and then they're asking for a bunch of like documents, and then it's just like, oh, I gotta do all the documents now. But the one document that I was missing was held by the school at gunpoint. They're like, no, you're not allowed to take this document. Not now. I don't care if you get fired from your job that you haven't even started yet. You're not getting this document. And I had to get an alternative document. I had to keep telling my workplace to be like, I'm so sorry, my school's just not budging. They don't care about me or anyone for that matter. It was so stressful. I'm like, you cannot be tormenting me even after I've been released from you, even after I graduated from you. You are not to do this to me. And it's just like, I was so stressed. And I like told them about my situation, and then one of them was probably finally like, okay, fine, we'll process it, try to process it early, come back here by X date. And I went back there and they were like, did you pay for this already? I'm like, yes, I paid on the day that I came here. I immediately did that. And then it was like, oh, you did? And it's like, oh, can you wait for a bit? And they completely forgot about their promise, and I had to wait for a while, and then they released my documents, thankfully. Not the actual documents, but the alternative ones that I had to get, because they wouldn't give me the actual document that I needed, and the job place was like, alright, well, you could try doing this, getting this instead, if they're not gonna hand over this while we wait for your, you know, stuff. Am I being confusing because I'm being so vague about the documents? It's like document A and document B and document C. At work myself, seeing a lot of streams breaking YouTube TOS. What do you mean? This isn't my fault. Look, I'm say so, but like I specifically wait, let me address one thing at a time. At work myself, good luck with work, Robinton. What are you doing watching me at work? What is happening? School starts next week and only had a week of vacation. Ugh. I hate when that happens. I hate when they give you like a little taste. It's just like, you know, like a week on paper seems like a lot. A week on paper is like, man, a whole week off. And then it just passes by so quickly. Time passes by so, is it just me or recently, lately? Time passes by so quickly. It passes by so quickly. I feel like I also am experiencing I'm also watching for work. You guys! Don't tell my boss. I'm calling him right now. You don't know that he bugged my setup. He bugged my room. There's a bug around here somewhere. He's listening to you guys. He's just like, oh no, what am I doing? I should not be. Go ahead. Watch me at work. What am I doing? I'm just being like, oh yeah, no. Don't watch me, guys. Do your work. Screw that. Watch me. No, but for real, sometimes work is slow and it's just like, what am I supposed to do, you know? Like, I hate it when they're like insisting that you do, well, like if you don't have work, it's just like, go find something else to do. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, this is my free time, all my tasks are done. Why would I go out of my way to like find some stuff to do? Like, okay, no, I can't. I'm like, maybe I will do that. No, I won't. I probably won't. There are some workplaces too that restrict like websites. Like I heard Munachan one time, he said like, oh yeah, our work Wi-Fi banned Genshin Impact. And I'm like, how much Genshin Impact were you playing? they banned it. It's like, oh yeah, Nika at work. Let me ask Vsauce why time moves faster. Yeah, you better ask this Vsauce. Is he in charge of time? It's not just you. Hello, Zach. Yeah, it's just like recently. I mean, it has been like that for a while now, but like, I feel like especially recently, it's so fast. It's like, I blink and it's like, oh no, it's 5 p.m. and I did nothing all day of substance. I did nothing of substance all day. Like, I just spent it, I don't know, like mildly cleaning the place. And suddenly, time goes poof. I was gonna say boom, but it's like, time explodes? No, it disappears. Last year felt hella long. This year's just like, how the hell is... I know, right? Last year felt like forever, and then suddenly it's like 2024, and it's just like, what? It's August? It's like, we're almost like in the Burr months. You know, in the Philippines, when it's Burr months, it's like full-on Christmas. It's like, it's almost Christmas, which means it's almost the New Year? What? If it's almost the Burr months, it means that, oh, like as soon as the Burr months, like the October, September, November months just come in, it's like, oh baby, it's Christmas, ding dong. It's like, oh my god, my leg cramped. Oh, I should have sang this song. I'm sorry, Mercury. It hurts, my leg. Oh cramp, oh it's cramping. Oh, it's cramping so bad. I'm gonna lower my feet. Oh god. Hello! Oh my gosh! You look beautiful today! ありがとう! いつも配信見てくれてありがとう。この間、配信に行って、言いたいいっぱい喋り方、Oh no, I've forgotten! 最近、日本語とか、全然喋ってないから、もう、全部忘れてしまった。喋り方、できない。I wanted to speak. I wanted to, how do you say? チャット、コメントでいっぱいコメントしたかったんだけど、なんか、how do you say right? 書い方？違う。喋れるけど、なんか、書けないから。チャットで、なんかコミュニケーションもう忘れてしまった。Hello, ありがとう。 I mean, it's already my birthday, but already all over again. Oh my gosh, just like, oh, I blinked, it's already my birthday again. Advanced happy birthday. Ugh. Gotta have initiative and make your own work. I hate that mentality. I played Nikke. I love Anis. Oh my gosh, yeah, her. So I finally got back into Nikke and then I stopped again. Hello, honeybee. Okay, so what Visa said is like, cramp, hi Meg. Oh wait, we grow old and brain forgot about time. You've been visited by Krampus. Krampus for being Christmassy too early. What do you mean? This is like standard here. Don't you know? Wherever I see girls and boys sitting lanterns on the street, I remember the child in the manger as he sleeps. 彼女にとっては Joba. It's so Jober. It's so, I can't believe you just said that in Japanese. It's so Jober. 彼女にとってはもう how do I say I don't know how to write in Japanese. I've forgotten how to speak Japanese. Even my pronunciation is off sometimes. 私はしません. I literally wrote I don't in the translator and it already translated 私はしません. しません. 何を? Don't know how to write in Japanese. I feel like the translator's been more accurate lately. It's just that me. 日本語でどうやって書いたらいいのかわかりません. Oh! It's so accurate! 日本語でどうやって書いてれば書いたらいいのかわかりませんからコメントしたかったんだけどできなかった違う私もごめんなさい日本語下手なんですいませんマジですいませんなんか配信は時々は見てるんですけど書き方がわからなくて、なんか、トランスレート。なんか、ググったら、なんか、失礼な書き方あげるんで、それ書けないや。どうやってもっと、優しい喋り方、どうやって言えばいいのかわからない。書いたら、I'm apologizing because I also cannot communicate well in Japanese and sometimes I watch, 桜さん、春さんの配信、名前すらも、名前も、なんか、今、桜もち、春さんの配信、時々見てるんですけど、I watch their streams sometimes, but I don't know how to like write in Japanese. And when I put it in a translator, sometimes it gives me the way to write it, but in a rude way. Like you're just addressing like a buddy, you know? Like it's not like respectful. It's not put in a respectful manner. Hello, Swaid. When Japanese people read my name, it would be funny. I'm not Japanese, and also I cannot read my name, so no to both of those things. Wait. Swaid. Did I say it right? Why is Megumi CEO now? Hello, Azazel. Hello. Sakura Miko. やっぱ桜さんなんだ。桜ミコ。桜ミコ。春さんじゃないの？名前ずっと間違えましたっけ？違う。Let me watch my I have a translated name. Wait, ちょっと待って。なんか Twitter で名前はねハンドルが言ってるんじゃないですか。だから喋り方。英語は難しいもんですね。桜さん春。じゃあ、やっぱり、桜もちさん。ですよね。Twitter がそう言ってますけど。桜みこいさん、ほんとI completely forgot about Sakura Miko. Sakura-san, give us Megu back. What are you talking about? I I'm not CEO, I'm just office lady. This is office wear. あ、ちょっと待って。やっぱり、クレイジーオリI'm just name dropping. 日本語は、よくないんです。私の日本語は、全然良くないんです。日本語上手ではないです。なんか、どうやって、文法、grammar. How do you say grammar? そう、文法がめちゃくちゃで。なんか言葉を、なんか、って、バーンって、I don't know how to say it. I'm just combining words. I'm just gonna ask Google Sensei. I'm just combining words. 文法が、ただ言葉を組み合わせているだけです。あ、すごっ Google 先生すごっなんか、I feel like Google is so much more accurate now. What the heck? ググったら、めちゃくちゃいい。今。ただ言葉を組み合わせているだけです。そう、文法はわかりません。I'm just combining words that I know. It's like, that's amazing. Google is so much more accurate now. What the heck? I remember watching a VTuber making ramen with rice and ate it together. They say what? I don't know if people eat ramen with rice, but I usually don't eat noodles with rice because that's like, pasta is like a rice. You know, like it's like a form of rice. Like it's not the same as rice, but if you're gonna eat pasta, I don't pair it with rice because it's just, that's a lone thing. It's like eating rice with bread. You know, like if you're having bread, typically you don't eat rice. If you're having pasta, typically I don't like to combine it with rice because it's not a thing that I eat with rice, you know? あなたは勝者ですか？前向きおしゃべりな人ですか？勝者ですか？勝者って何？何？ What's that? What's 勝者? Wait, Are you a winner? Or a positive? I'm a winner? なんで勝者か、おしゃべりな人か、なんでその二つを、Why are you combining those two? なんでどういう意味？あなたは勝者ですか？それでも、積極的におしゃべりしますか？両方？ How do you say both? Both. Actually, I'm only 両方。Adulting business. Hi. I remember whenever business came to chat, I used to be like bidiz or something. Bidiz. I used to call you bidiz. I had a silent N. I said, "Are you a silly goober or a narp?" Silly goober. You tried to translate silly goober. I can understand Megumi's Japanese. ならいいんです。よかったんです。今の、よかったです。よかったです。That's a relief. それは安心です。違う。That's great. That's a relief to hear. それを聞いて安心しました。そうかな。よかった。How do you translate よかった? Silly goober. What is a silly goober? Oh my god. Wait. ジョーさん Hello. Yeah, I'm adulting. ちょっと待って。Google 先生、正しい文法を教えてください。すごい。すごいよ、Google 先生。Google 先生ってすごいな。めっちゃ、how do you say improved? I'm forgetting words. 前は改善された。そう。改善された。効率の向上効率の向上 Hello, Swan! No, I'm not. What is this? What does it say? 正しい文法。そうか。今や、酒なまぬけ。 Sake na manuke. Manuke na sake? Sake na manuke. What does that mean? What is it? Sake na manuke? Manuke is like a dummy, you know? Konbanwa, minasan. Konbanwa, konbanwa. Konbanwa, Jo-san. Hello, hello. She's a narp for real. Not silly enough. I can tell you're new here. Not just because you're actually new here, but like saying I'm not. Maybe am I not silly, guys? Sometimes I just sit and think like, man, I'm dumb. Like sometimes I'll be like laughing at how dumb some of the things I say are. Yeah, kimi wa okonomi sha da. Okonomi sha da? どういう意味? Nani? No, you're a picky person. Picky? 好みしゃ? 違うと思う. Not silly enough. Bro. Man, the other day I was out of commission because remember when I had to cancel a stream? You know how dumb I am? We had to cancel a stream because I think like I had a stomach ache, right? It was so bad. And I thought like, man, why is my stomach so hurty, big hurty, tummy achy? And I kept putting off like, I don't want to cancel stream. Maybe maybe I'm just like, I don't know, constipated or something. That was not the case. I don't know why it hurt so much. And I had to be like, Stormy, would you be mad if we like cancel the rest of the stream? He's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, my stomach hurts. And he's like, why do you think your stomach hurts? And I'm like, I have no idea. And he's like, what did you eat today? And I'm like, I don't think I ate a lot today. Maybe that is the reason. And then he's like, maybe. And then I was like, or maybe it's because, you know, I don't know what happened, but I think I was doing something and then forgot to defrost the balls, like the fish. It was like a fish ball situation, and I forgot to defrost it. But I was super hungry, so I was like, you know what? I don't care if I didn't defrost it. I'm just gonna throw it in the oil. And so I threw it in the oil, and so it was burnt, both burnt and undercooked. The inside was still cold, but the outside was like burnt. And so I ate it a bit, and it was like, the first few chews were like, oh yeah, like it's cooked. And then I ate a part that tasted funny, and I was like, that is not cooked, that is not the taste of cooked fish. And I spit it out immediately, but I swallowed a little bit. But I was like, this is not gonna give me salmonella. What? It was like the tiniest piece. So I didn't think anything of it. Because also, I didn't get a stomachache right away, right? Like I was like, I'm fine. And then I drank Yakult. If you know Yakult, it's like a probiotic. It's like Yakult. It's like a yogurt drink that's supposedly good for your stomach. So I drank that, and I was like, this is enough precaution. And I'm not sure about what other thing made my stomach ache, but that was the only thing that I could pinpoint that could have caused it. And then it lasted pretty long. Like the stomach achy was pretty bad. And then like Momgu arrived with Brogu, and then we ate like at a Chinese place, and it was a buffet. Like it was an eat all you can, and it was a pretty like I was so greedy. I was like so dumb. I make the dumbest decisions because I was like, you know, I had a stomach ache the day before, but I'm gonna overeat. I overate, chat. I overate because I was like, we already ate our money's worth. But I was like, no, if you go to an eat all you can place, the point is to eat more than what you paid for. So it's not like, oh, this is like it made up for it. It's like, because if I wanted to eat what my money's worth is, I would go to a regular restaurant and order regular food. But the point of eat all you can is that you pay the thing that they ask you to pay, but you eat way more, right? But miscalculation, we all three of us have surprisingly very small stomachs. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna eat more. I'm still gonna eat more. And I got indigestion because I couldn't digest all the food we ate. It was like dumplings and stuff, so it was pretty heavy. And the serving portions were so huge. It was so funny because me and Momgu ordered a bunch, like at the first, because they gave us these papers where you checklist a bunch of food that they had to offer, and then you'd put down how many servings of those would you like. So we put like 6 servings because we're like, oh, these are dumplings, like 3 apiece. We can totally carry that. And the server was like, so at first we're gonna give you like just half of these, okay, half of what you ordered, but you can totally order more later. But for now, I suggest that I'm gonna serve like half of what you ordered, and then I'll leave you another piece or two of paper so that you can reorder more, because it's an eat all you can after all. And we were like, okay, deal. And then the first half came in, and we had to struggle to finish it all. And I kept saying we should order more because we need to eat more. Mom goes like, you look like you can't take anymore. Bro thought her metabolism's high. I really thought that. I really did. Is this her new dress or am I high? No, it's like a new skin suit. You know, I was gonna do another thing of like, oh, skin suit reveal, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna keep doing this. That was a one-time thing where I tricked everyone, and I was like, new costume, or is it just a skin suit? Because if I kept doing that, I'm gonna do an actual costume debut, and everyone's just gonna be like, it's another one of her skin suits. I'm not gonna fall for that again. I'm gonna be like the boy who cried wolf. But as a VTuber who's like, oh, she says that it's gonna be a new costume debut, but not really. So I'm never gonna do. I promise to you that I'm not gonna do that again, where it's like new costume and then it's not actually a new costume and it's just a skin suit like this one, where you can kind of see my head floating. You can't, because I really attached it well, and I don't want to have to like do the maneuver of like attaching it just right again, so I'm not gonna lift my head this stream, but maybe next stream, I don't know. Because I really like how it looked. It looks so natural, doesn't it? Like with me like leaning over to the seat. Like you see my arm? You see my other arm? Where it's like kind of leaning over. Like my arm is like kind of leaning on a chair, you know? And then I have an office set up. And as long as I look there, it's like pretty natural, and you can't really tell if you don't look closely enough that this isn't my actual body, you know. Especially first timers, they'll be fooled like, oh, this is her model. This is totally her model, right? But yeah, out of commission. You need maintenance. Never trust any balls. What do you mean? Where's the wine glass maker? There is no wine glass. This model for some reason holds a camera. If you can see that, like a camera just appeared out of thin air, and I don't know why, because I'm really bad at taking pictures. So I was just like, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Like, I'm gonna get rid of that and just have a fancy. I just feel fancy. I'm just have a fancy hand, you know. That's just it. ちょっと待って、何通訳しなくちゃいけないかな。ボールはあなたのいいよ。ボールはあなたのいいよ。マインクラフトのマインクラフトのはどこな瞬間のように感じさせま。What does that mean? はどこなどこ何 I don't know how to read it. I'm sorry. 餃子を食べましたか？餃子は食べましたよ。時々餃子、はい、餃子食べました。はい。I'm sorry. I was so into telling my story. I didn't look at chat, because if I look at chat and something catches my eye, I'm gonna stop and then focus on that and then get distracted, and then I have to return to my story, which I think is a bad storytelling model, where it's just like, oh, I stop in the middle to like talk about a completely different topic and then get back to the story. 餃子食べ放題。そうそう、餃子食べ放題の、店に行ったんですけど、なんかいっぱい食べれるって思ったら、大間違いだった。We were laughing because we were like, man, and we thought we were gonna order like batch 2 and batch 3 and get them to serve us more, but we actually had very little to eat. Well, like Chinese cuisine can be very expensive around here, so I think we ate our money's worth. But like that's what I said, it's like a waste, because the point. Oh, Mune-chan! Hello! Hi! How do you like my new skin suit? Oh wait, I showed you this already. Hardcore. Ah, it's hardcore. That's why. Sometimes, because I don't know how to read, I read the romaji, guys. I don't know how to read or write. I'm sorry, Muna-chan. I know you tried to teach me. I've been busy. Don't disown me, please. Muna-chan gonna disown me as a student and as a friend. He's gonna be like, oh my god, you told me you were gonna practice your hiragana, Megu. I taught you the basics. I told you to practice, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I promised, and I haven't got around to it. But yeah, so I read the like romaji, and if I don't know the word, it doesn't register in my brain. If I don't know the word, I've never encountered it before, I'm like, what does that mean? So I don't know how to pronounce it. So now that I know it means hardcore, it can be hardcore. And it's like, oh, hardcore. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. I sound... I don't know anymore. She can't use one because YouTube will suffer. No adulting on the weekend. Why no? So why so adulting? No adulting on the weekend. I don't know yet my schedule. It's a schedule where it's like, oh, you're gonna have to come in on weekends maybe. Are you gonna be fine with that? I'm like, I mean, yeah. I want this job. I really do, because of the benefits and everything. And it's like a really good like entrance job because you just graduated out of college. I'm like, these are very good deals to me. I will still teach you now that you graduated from uni. Arigato, thank you. Hello. I miss noodle shops in Hong Kong. ADHD behavior. You know, I want to share something is like, in the Philippines, I feel like it's very hard and also very expensive. And probably also in other areas too. I'm not saying it's cheap in other areas. I don't know a lot, but like, in the Philippines especially, it's very hard to get a diagnosis for a mental health thing. Like, to get a diagnosis for that, there aren't a lot of resources, I feel like. I mean, of course you can research resources, and yeah, it's gonna be like expensive too, which I think is the case for most people, but like, I'm both scared to get a diagnosis and scared to not get a diagnosis, because not getting a diagnosis is like, it doesn't really, like, if you're someone who's like, some people would like, you show like symptoms of like ADHD, and I'm like, maybe. But if I go undiagnosed, I will never truly know if I have ADHD. But also, if I go get a diagnosis and I don't have ADHD, I feel like that will also be like, man, so what am I? I don't know, the feeling of like, it's scary to not get a diagnosis, but it's also scary to get a diagnosis. You know what I mean? And just the process of having to get a diagnosis is also very daunting and intimidating. So most of us, I feel like, just go with our day to like, and not ever get a diagnosis ever. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm just dumb and distracted, or if I do have ADHD, or if I'm just making excuses. That's the thing, right? Is like, what if I go to the professionals and they tell me, oh, you don't have ADHD. And then I'm like, so what am I? Am I just making excuses of why I get messy sometimes? Am I just making excuses of why I get distracted so easily? Am I just weird? Hello, Ryan! Hello! Oh wait, am I saying your name right? How many manju can you eat? Manju is very heavy. Manju is like there's meat inside. I mean, I guess dumplings also have meat inside, but like the coating, like it's bread, right? It's like dough. The outside of a manju is dough. Anything ricey, anything doughy will be heavy on the stomach. So the trick to going to an eat all you can is you don't drink a lot of liquids, which I did do though. I did drink a lot of liquids because we're like choky, you know. And also to not get any rice or pasta or like anything doughy, like bread. Because I feel like those will fill you up and they're kind of common. Versus when you get some, and not very expensive. So if you get like those things, there's something that you can buy on day to day, and they're very filling. So the trick is to get the stuff that's really expensive and that you can normally don't really buy or cook at home. Like something like seafood, because cooking seafood is really like smelly and a lot of trouble, especially like shrimp or like shells and stuff. I feel is like very tedious to prepare at home. So if that is available in the eat all you can, I eat those. So why am I suddenly giving advice when I completely failed my eat all you can experience and got indigestion? Oh man, learning experience. It's like gluttony, you know? 乗馬みたいな笑み。どういう意味？笑み。笑み。Ah, I think you're saying, like, oh, look, it looks like it's over, jover, lol. But it translated to emi, which is like smile. It's better to not know kind of thingy. Maybe. Mega looks so pretty, she's using such big words. Hi there, Pastel! Hello, it's been a while since we've seen you in last in one of these streams. How have you been? Can you get Vyvanse or Adderall in the Philippines? I used to take Vyvanse in the US but can't in Japan. I've never encountered Vyvanse. But I have heard of Adderall, but I've never gone to a pharmacy asking for Adderall, so I don't know if we have Adderall. It helped a lot when I was able to get treatment. You don't have ADHD. Sorry, did you say something? I was looking at that monitor. Doctor, you don't have ADHD. Oh, sorry, did you say something? I was looking at that monitor because it had like that thing. It was like really distracting. You were saying, were you talking to me? I don't eat a lot at all. You can eat places anymore. I mean, it's kind of lonely to go to an eat-all-you-can place on your own. I think eat-all-you-can places are good if you have friends and you're like talking over endless food. So it's like easier to digest. You don't really like notice the amount of food unless your body is like screaming at you to stop. It's like, please, I'm over capacity. You're going to blow up the toilet tonight because you're eating way too much. It's gonna start telling you. It's gonna start telling you. Your body's gonna start telling you. It told me, but I didn't listen. I was like, shut up. This is do or die. We're gonna make our money worth. We're gonna eat more than what we paid for. We did not get to eat more than what we paid for, but we didn't eat less than what we paid for. But, you know, the point of eating at an eat-all-you-can is so you can eat so much without having to pay the amount that you eat. You know what I mean? That was wrong of me. I think we should stop going to those because I used to eat a lot. Maybe it's because I was younger and then I grew up and then now I eat less. Because before, eat all you can was like great. Like you could eat a lot. Maybe it's because when you're a teenager, you're like going through it and it's like you can eat anything. I just eat as much as I would normally and enjoy the food. But Munatan, it's an eat all you can. You gotta have your money worth. I remember a VTuber goes for like, what? I remember a VTuber goes to for like a 2-week non-stop. Bro is still hyper. What? Of course. I feel like for streaming for me, it's just like, yeah, I gotta talk. I've been good. Sorry for stopping by so rarely. No, never apologize. You have to never apologize for stopping by so rarely. Instead, thank you for stopping by when you can, no matter how rarely. You know, I haven't gotten on this spiel for so long. I keep telling people like, never apologize for not being able to like go to my streams. Because me too, I'm like, I have very little energy. I have very like small energy, small container of energy. And so I don't really like do a lot that like I don't do a lot that involves any sort of human interaction, like chatting. Chatting is the least, like texting, chatting is like the least amount of energy, but then calling and having to like pay attention to conversation, being mentally there is very exhausting to me. So I don't do that a lot. So especially when I'm busy and I'm doing adulting stuff nowadays, it's just like, how do people socialize after everything that's happened? Streaming is like the only one of the only times I'm socializing. ちょっと待って。コツは飲み放題も注文してハイボールをいっぱい飲むことだ。10杯? How do you say 10? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10杯飲むことだ。10杯。10杯。10杯. Is that how you say it? Adderall is a prescription drug. You can't get it easily here. I know the staff at my local yakinikuya, so I just chat with them. Yeah, yakiniku! We didn't go to a yakiniku place, but I wanted to. Yakiniku is pretty expensive. It's a pretty expensive eat-all-you-can experience, so usually we go to those for like celebrations. When we do. Jupai. Jupai. Okay, so I was saying it right. I was saying it kind of right. Oh, 2-week live stream. I mean, yeah, like I've seen streamers or like doing donathons or like subathons, and then they're like going on for like months and months and months, and they're still like, oh yeah, because that's the thing, is like you gotta still be entertaining, you know. I don't want to dox myself. And nani. Yeah. No need to reveal. I stopped worrying about money because I can't eat my money's worth without feeling terribly full and regretting it later. No. Yada. Mine-chan learned the lesson. Just like I did a few days ago. For me, the lesson was not to eat at a eat-all-you-can anymore. Because then I'll just feel like, Yoku itta Megu-chan. Nani ga? Nani? Hello! Kip! Hi, Kip! How are you? How are you doing? Jupai. Man, I don't even... I recently consumed alcohol, and it was shoju. Soju with, Yakult and Sprite. So it wasn't even like purely soju. Because I drank the pure soju, and I didn't like it. 好きじゃなかった。酒はね、あんま好きじゃないね。I don't really like alcohol. I keep discovering. It's like, it just burns, man. It burns and makes my body feel hot. And I haven't gotten drunk yet. I haven't gotten drunk, so I don't know what it feels like to be drunk. And I also am scared to find out what I'm like when I'm drunk. Mega high. Finished high school a few months back and I'm starting college soon. Oh my gosh! Congratulations on finishing high school, Kip! I am rooting for you in college as well, man. College, huh? I just graduated college and it feels like, oh man, yeah. Back when I was in back in my day, college, you know, kind of hard. It was pretty busy of a time. You're gonna get so much busier soon. I feel like a lot of like high school teachers will be like, oh yeah, like this isn't gonna fly in college, you know. And in college, I guess like a lot of professors will be less like controlling like in high school, but a lot of them, not a lot of them, some of them still will, but it's basically like their stance is probably like, you're an adult now, bro. It's up to you, bro. It's like, that's their stance now. It doesn't make college like easy or anything, but like, you know, in high school, some teachers are like stickler for the rules, and it's like, bro, you're in college, this isn't gonna fly, and it's like, nah, that is not true. You're just saying that. Anyways, I hope you the best of luck in college, Kip. Best of luck. Makes sense. Yeah, I feel like they're less micromanagey because they're like, you're an adult now. You're in like your 20s. You know? We're fellow adults. I'm like your teacher, but do your work, bro. Sometimes they're a bit too out of the hands. Like on hands, it's like off hands. They're too off hands. They're like, alright, study this, and we're gonna have an exam tomorrow. 100-item exam. Oh man, I still can't get over how we did that 400-item exam, and it's just like, oh man. Also, the other day, yesterday, oh my gosh, I was so scared because in my job, like, I thought they were gonna unhire me, bro. I thought they were gonna be like, man, you took way too long for this document. We're gonna unhire you. It's like, please don't unhire me, please. Because they called me and they were like, do you want to do another interview? And I'm like, interview? I thought I was hired already. Why would you want me to do another interview? Are you reconsidering your choices? Please don't. I didn't apply to anymore because I need more jobs because I thought I already got in. And also, like, I don't want to do more interviews. Man, going to a job interview is like hellish. It's so hellish because I'm like watching. That's my move. Whenever I'm unsure about anything, my move is just to go to YouTube and just search it up. Like, oh my gosh, how to answer job interview. how to answer job interviews correctly. Like, that's what I did. That's how I passed chat. Tip, you just need to watch YouTube interviews a bunch. Like, mock interviews, like, people who are like, oh, this is how you answer this and that, and you just gotta, like, apply it to yourself. I hate the fact of, like, oh, you just gotta tell us a moment when you had to do this and that. And I'm like, I don't go out, man. I've never been in that situation before. What do you want me to say? It's so stressful to do the job interviews because you don't know if you're how you're coming off to them, and you just really gotta be like, you don't want to be too stiff, but you also don't want to be too chill. So, to the point where it's like, man, you're being kind of disrespectful. You're being kind of frivolous. I don't like that. So I'm just like, I don't want to do interviews anymore. So please just let me get into this job. What kind of work is the flamingo doing now? Guarding the yard grass. It is a customer service job. It is a customer service job that I am doing. That's why I'm gonna be an office lady. I'm gonna be an office bird now. I'm gonna be interacting with customers. I'm gonna be interacting with humans. Oh god, humans, not the humans. Hi, Zenny. ちょっと待って. How time passes for real, exactly. I hate college. All lecturers say no spoon feeding. You get your resources yourself, study yourself. They mostly give lectures. That is exactly true, Lim. Like, I sometimes the professor is just like, so I had this one professor that never came in for a single class. They gave us videos, and you know what? The videos weren't even things that they recorded themselves. It was just a YouTube video, and it was a class that had calculations, and sometimes the videos they send, guys. Oh wait, no, not calculations. It was like a lab thing. It was like a lab class, and so there were experiments and stuff like that. But we couldn't do them on site that time, and so they sent us videos. And they didn't even go to the school or anything to like demonstrate to us via call or anything. They gave us YouTube videos that weren't them, and some of the YouTube videos had like very hard to hear audio and no subtitles. And I had no idea what was happening on screen, and I'm like, what is this? And I tried to search other resources on YouTube, and nothing would come up, and that video was the one who would come up, and I'm like, I don't understand what they're saying. I can't hear what they're saying, and I don't understand because I don't understand what they're saying. Mainly because of the accent. Not to be rude or anything, but like sometimes accents can be hard to like decipher, especially when English isn't my first language. Kind of. So I'm like, what is that? What are you saying? And it's full of like medical terms as well. So I'm just like, what did you just say? I can't with context clues because these are like scientific terms. I can't. What are you saying? おい、君の教授は先のことを考えている。君の教授はウォルター・ホワイトだ。Walter White? What are you talking about? You know, I haven't seen Breaking Bad, but it's been everywhere, so I know who he is. Like, I I saw this meme of like someone animating that scene where it's like, are you the one who's been selling drugs to my husband? And it's like, what? It was so funny because what was it? It was like, I'm Walter White's wife, yo. I'm blah blah blah, yo. And she kept saying yo because like, yo, who the heck are you? And she's like, I'm Walter White's wife, yo. I'm blah 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 blah, yo. She just kept saying yo at the end of her sentence. Is that the correct meme usage? Oh god, I'm so out of... How do people keep up with memes? There's so many getting released every single day. Stormy gets so miffed because I'm just like, the only meme I truly remember is like, do you know the way? That's the only meme. I don't even get the context. I just think it's funny that the way they say it. That's it. Wait, what? Watching The Witch from Ukraine. It took me an internship to know that 90% of things I studied in uni didn't matter. That is true. 90% of the things you studied in uni doesn't really matter, you know? To be real. My dream is going to space no matter what. That is a cool dream. I don't know. I barely survive on Earth. I don't think I'd survive on space. I'd probably, like, float away and get hit by, I don't know, a debris or a rocket. Now, my luck is and my inability to survive on the simplest, like, Earth was built so we could live, and I, like, you know how some planets are, like, unlivable, but Earth was, like, like, the opposite of that, and it's, like, a livable planet, and still I struggle to live. I still struggle. It's like, I'll drink water. Wait, what? I'm supposed to drink water? I keep a record for every job interview I've done. I have 272 interviews now. You become numb to them after a while. I don't want to have to go through that much. She talks to ducks on calls to solve their problems. Fun fact, most flamingos aren't pink. Oh yeah, it's because they ate that stuff that makes them turn pink, right? Yeah, the pink shrimp. They eat those shrimp and then it makes them pink. I know my flamingos, even though I'm not one. It's such a popular, like, oh, did you know? Fun fact. Can I drink water? I'm gonna drink water. Ah, that's some good water. But isn't space infinite? Yes. Maybe. Is Mega Breaking Bad? What? How do we define space? What is this? Philosophy? What is happening in chat? Nani? What is that? What does that say? 私はスカイラーワイよ中国で見たことある。何？どういう意味？ What does that mean? That is a 4-year-old meme, Meg. It is? Wait, what is the 4-year-old meme? The way? Meg だぞ。Meg だぞ。I've never had alcohol. My former coworkers always told me to try it, but I kept telling them that if they'd ever read what I've written in my stories, they wouldn't want me drinking either. What does that mean? Do I want to find out? Do you know the way is a 7-year-old meme? No. It's the only meme I know. I mean, I know other memes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, is it called a meme? If you like, you know, that way it's like, if you keep not doing, sorry. If you keep not going to class... Oh, wait. If you don't buckle up and do your work, we're going to McDonald's. Oh, wait, no. If you don't buckle up and do your work, you're gonna end up at McDonald's. We're going to McDonald's if I don't do my work? No! I love that one so much. I love that one so much. That's what... Is that a meme? Oh, God. I talk like a century... Like, I talk like a fossil, guys. Is that what the kids call a meme? I swear I'm forever 21 and I'm young. I'm just incredibly cavewoman coded. 面白い事実。南極には花が咲いている。Ah! Flowers bloom in the Antarctica. I don't know how to say that. Antarctica. Yeah. I remember Galaxy used to be called, like, Universe. I have no idea. Sometimes, like, there are words where it's just, like, interchangeable. Some, you feel like they're interchangeable. Oh! What happened? Oh. I pressed Control Z. I don't know why. And it stopped the music, and I got scared. I'm like, wait, what did I just do? The kids. Don't make me feel older than I already am. No! Going to McDonald's meme is also like 6 or 7 years old. What? What are the recent memes then, huh? Skibbity toilet. I still don't know what that means. But skibbity toilet, is that a meme? I don't know what that is. Recent memes. What other memes are there? What other memes are so recent? Recent memes. What are the memes in 2024? I can't see any that are... Oh my god. I don't think I want to see these. These thumbnails are insane. There's a Barbie head on a chicken. I don't know if I want to look at that. What other memes are there? Oh my gosh. Stormy, were you listening this whole time? Please say no. Please say no. Please say no. Sad cat memes? Sad cat memes. What does that mean? What does that mean? Aren't those like cat videos? They count as memes? I didn't know that. I didn't know that they counted as memes. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Sad cat memes? What are you saying? Dog fish meme? What's a dog fish meme? That's a recent meme? Dogfish? The dogfish is real? Lessons in meme culture? Is this real? I'm gonna... What is this? What channel is this? What is this? I don't think... Is this real? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Did you... I saw that one. I know that shooter one. Oh, should I be saying that on YouTube? No, I know the pew pew one. I saw it on Twitter. Where everyone had like cool equipment. It's like an Olympic sport. And everyone had cool equipment. But then this guy just like comes up. And he's like just wearing a normal t-shirt. It's just a normal freaking Tuesday for this guy. And he won second place. What? What are you saying? We're talking about memes, Stormy. We're educating on memes, discussing memes like young ones. You know, like the youth of today. Markiplier optic fiber. What is this? What are these memes? They sound insane. They sound unhinged. Okay? No wonder I haven't heard of them. I don't know these memes. You should stay off the meme territory now. Not because I don't know any of them, but because we're educating. You're the one asking. I'm not asking per se. Is it called asking if you're clarifying on something that you already know something about? No. It's not. Rhetorical question. I will answer myself. No. It's not called asking. Less asking, more clarifying. So we're on the same page, you know? Because sometimes you think you know a meme. Turns out it's just a misunderstanding. What? What is it, Stormy? What? What is it? What do you wish to say? What do you speak to share with the jury? I'm gonna go in incognito tab and search Markiplier. I don't want this clogging. YouTube is gonna be like, what is this lady searching? What are these memes that she's searching? Dogfish. What is that? I don't know. Optic fiber cable core. Megatrani has literature to the set of defenders though. This was okay, I'm 8 months ago. What is this? Should I be listening to this? I'm gonna turn off desktop. Desktop, where art thou? Oh, there it is. Turn that off. And listen to Markiplier. What is this? Ah! It was a jump scare, chat. That was not a meme. It was not a meme. It was not a meme. It was a bird robot with teeth. Thousands of teeth. It opened up its whole body. And there was nothing but teeth but inside. And it jumped at me. And I shouldn't have... I'm drinking water. Megu, do you know what 9 plus 10? 9 plus 10? Is that a trick question? 9 plus 10. These nuts? Is that a these nuts joke? Eaten my these nuts? Is that what you're trying to say? The correct answer is 19. 21? No, it's not. 21 these nuts? Anything that seems off usually leads to a nuts joke. My just looked at me like, stop looking at me with those judgy eyes. Shoot, stop eavesdropping on our conversation. He literally can't leave because we're in like a single unit apartment. So it's like, there's nowhere to leave unless he wants to go to the hallway. He just stands there. Why is 9 plus 10 21? 9 plus 10. Is plus supposed to be something? 19 plus 4 is 20. No, that's 23. 19 plus 2 is 21. Sorry, burp. You didn't hear that. How's life been with Brogu? How's life been with Brogu? How's life been with you, Brogu? He just shrugged, indicating that he does not know. He's been around, phoning around, not much changes. He played Valorant a lot once he came here, because he's moving in with me. Because he's gonna start schooling in here as well, in the big city, out of the countryside. We're gonna be in the big city together now. No, it's one of the reasons that we got this apartment, because I'm like, I mean, Brogu's gonna come school here too, so Mom is like, you're right. And it's like, oh, you're gonna come visit, where are you gonna sleep? Where are you gonna sleep, Mom? We're gonna keep renting hotels and inns and stuff like that? And she's like, you're right. And we got this place. And it's nearby my workplace too, so it's pretty good. You know? Not everything is a decent, not stoked, Mofutari Megumi. I'm skeptic. I'm cautious. I'm paranoid because chat it's always coming in. It's always coming in with... It's a vine? What do you mean it's a vine? Meg, if you're streaming about a D's next to him, Meg doesn't know about vines. What do you mean? I know about vines! At least it's not bad. Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Valorant since he got here. I also played Valorant yesterday, and I got to bronze. I was so tempted. Brogu was like, what are you gonna stream tonight? And I'm like, I'm gonna stream just chatting, you know, just to ease in. Since I'm coming back, kind of, sort of. And he's like, you should play Valorant instead. It's like, don't tempt me. Because I am always down for a Valorant stream, okay? The only reason I, like, don't stream Valorant every single day is because, well, I don't want to be... Wait, should I become a Valorant VTuber? I feel like there's too many of those. And also, I don't know how to be a Valorant VTuber. Because, A, I'm pretty bad at... I'm pretty bad at being a Valoranter. B, I'm also not outgoing enough to start chatting with randoms and, like, I don't know, flirting with them. I don't know. I don't, like, not even flirting, but, like, talking with them. I'm like, I wish I was, like, at least good at the game so that I wouldn't feel bad. Because that's the thing, is, like, if I'm bad at the game and I talk and they're like, man, you're bad. I'm like, yeah, it's true, but, like, and they're gonna be mean about it, too. Valor VTubers, oh no, don't? What do you mean? I'm sorry about the jump scare. That's fine. Get good. See? Someone's like, I'm sorry about the jump scare. I'm like, it's fine. I don't have much to say about it, really. What am I supposed to say? Maybe I should be more aggressive. I don't forgive you! I will never forgive you! I'm never forgiving you for that jump scare. What else do you do to people you don't forgive? I never want to see you again. I'm just kidding. Maybe. You can come hang or whatever. I don't really care. Fun fact, tanks used to have genders. What? What is happening right now? Asian. I feel so awkward calling your name. I'm just gonna call you A. I'm gonna call you A. Hope both sides of your pillow are warm. I hope both of I hope both sides of I hope that both sides of your pillow are warm. Why couldn't I say that? That was so easy. That sounded like a tongue twister. I hope I hope both sides of your pillow are warm. Both sides of your pillows are both. I think it's because I can't process it in my head. I hope it like my brain is getting messed up. It's like, I hope your pillow is warm. I hope both sides of your pillow are warm. That's so hard because of the grammar stuff that doesn't make sense in my head. I hesitate about pillow and then are and then both sides of your pillow. Then I'll attack back. Ha! You fool! If you attack back, you're gonna get banned. You know why? Because this is my town. This is my territory, and I hold all the power. I could ban you, and you'll never see the light of day again. At least not in my territory. You want to pick a fight with me? You think this is a democracy? No, it's a dictatorship. It's a tyranny, and I'm I'm the sole leader along with my mods. So if you do anything that is beyond the rules, wait, no, that's just normal, isn't it? Like if you just do something beyond the rules, like let's say illegal, which is a crime, you get put behind bars. What am I speaking about? It's just a normal thing. It's just like, no, if you break the rules, you jail. I'd love to chat more, but I have to start lurking now. It's always fun listening to you, Mega. I'm glad. I hope you get a warm soup in a cold day. Joke's on you, I don't drink soup. I eat soda for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Wait, did I just say eat soda? Drink soda. I drink Mountain Dew like it's a meal. So joke's on you. That will never happen because I don't get soup. Megu sounds like a mom. No. This house ain't a democracy. This house ain't a democracy. I'll start a revolution. Alexander Hamilton. That's great, Megumi. What does that mean? I hope you get a good day. I hope you get a good day too. All day, every day. All day, every day. When you drive up a person to the end of a race, but they end up failing and hurting themselves? What does that mean? Which one am I? Am I the one that falls and hurts themselves? Am I? Tell me no. 言いにくいんだな. Right? It's hard to pronounce. It's hard to say. Eat the mountain you can. Eat the mountain you can. It's inedible. I cannot consume the Mountain Dew can. Speaking of, can you say hi to your mom for me? Aw, Momgu isn't here. She went on a trip, like a 3-day trip. She's gonna be back in a while. But she's also gonna leave again for the countryside. But she's gonna be back after her trip with her friends. Alright? She was like, hey, I set up a trip with my friends. And I'm like, that's great. Some you time, you know? Some chill time for you. She's like, yeah. Do you know how she broke the news to me? Because she came to visit us, right? And also to like send over my brother so that he can like settle in. And I'm like, and she's like, hey, you know, I was a bit naughty. And I'm like, naughty? And she's like, hey, I planned a trip within the trip with my friends. And I'm like, that's not naughty. What are you talking about? He's like, hey, you know what I did? I was a bit naughty. Naughty? What are you talking about? What did you do? She's like, I scheduled a trip within a trip. I'm like, that's not naughty. That's kind of normal, I think. So that her flight was like today. So yeah. Speaking of, did mom teach Megu-chan how to buy jewelry in the big city without getting scammed? I mean, I don't really buy those kinds of like 1,000 peso dollaroo jewelry. Yeah. She didn't teach me that because I also really don't have interest in it, I guess. I mean, they're nice, but like, you know, like I'll see a cute looking jewelry and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then I see the price and I'm like, moving on. It's why I like those like little cutesy accessories that I see online. The earrings are cute. They're like 90, 100, 300, 500 pesos. And they're cute and they're online. They're like, I don't know, $3. And they're cute. I like dangling earrings. I like dangling earrings because, like, they're very prominent and I think they're really cute. Versus, like, stud earrings where it's like, you can't... Sometimes I don't even notice that they're on me. You know what I mean? But dangling earrings, like, they really do change your look. You know what I mean? I can eat 2 cans of Monster. The can? Are you talking about the can? What's the point? Yeah, earlier, I woke up, fairly early, dare I say, and I believe I saw your, tweet, Stormy. I saw your tweet, and, like, it popped up because I have notifications on, and it popped up, and I was like, oh, Stormy's live, and then I put it on, and it was on loudspeaker, so you were, like, blasted off. And mom was like, who's that? It sounds familiar. I'm like, oh, it's Stormy. And he's like, oh, that's Stormy? I really like his voice. It's very calming. And meanwhile, Stormy was like yelling. He's like, no, yeah, I really like his voice. It's very soothing. It's like if I talk to someone like that, like I would feel very calm and soothed. And I'm like, you're right. But also Stormy was like yelling about like the rats. That was such perfect timing. Anyways, Megu, I must sleep. Adios, as in adieu. Goodbye. Thanks for dropping by, eh? Good mom. Did you ever get the actual piercing through, Megu? I did. I had a piercing very young. When I was very young, Momgu got me a piercing, and I was like in baby years, like maybe toddler or something. And then I have 2 holes in my other ear. Because in my first ear, they kind of like tricked me into doing it. They were like, oh yeah, they distracted me and they got it in. But then I was like, it's painful. So the second one, they really struggled. They really struggled to get that second one in. So they pierced it wrong, like in the upper lobe instead of the lower lobe. And so I have 2, fun fact, I have 2 holes in my ear. Though the other one already closed up. And also really recently... And also, like, when I was young, they bought me jewelry and they put it on me. And that was fine. But then I got older and I stopped doing jewelry stuff, so they closed up again. And I had to get re-pierced. You know? I had to get them re-pierced because they're really closed up. Which was not a fun time. And also was not, like, I was like, man, I regret, like, not wearing jewelry more. Because we already paid for a piercing when I was younger. And I have to pay again for a single hole, because there's no price for a single hole piercing. It's always like both. But one of my ear pierce hole thingy was not closed off, but one of them was. So I still had to pay full price for 1 hole on my ear. So that's what happened. But I do have ear piercings. Yes, I do. Momgo approved. Yeah, Momgo approved voice. I mean, they ain't called Stormy for nothing, I suppose. I suppose. It was so much fun. It was crazy. It was crazy. Having to watch. It's like such a whack game. For context, like Stormy streamed today. Someone rated them. Sorry. Hiccup. What the heck? I think these are just bubbles coming out of my mouth. Someone rated him, and so he decided to play 30 more minutes. And then someone was like, play the rat game. What was it? Rat's Revenge or something? Rat's Revenge? Bad Rats or something? And it's such a whack game. But in the end, it was just a really bad puzzle game. I was like, man, puzzle games. I got intrigued, and then they revealed that it was a puzzle game. It was like one of those like mobile ads that you get like in the ads where it's like mobile games with puzzles. And they're just like really funny graphics. That's what it was. What is rated like in-game? Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a Twitch term. So rated in Twitch is like a redirect in YouTube, where a streamer or a VTuber can like take their viewers once they end the stream, and they take their viewers and send those viewers to someone else, share their community, and those new viewers will like come in hordes and invade your stream and kind of just hang out for a bit. And that's what it is. Have you never participated in a I feel like you've never participated even in a YouTube redirect, Joel-san. Joel. Cause like I mostly forget to do them. Like I remember to do them, and like someone in chat would be like, if you're gonna raid, I know this VTuber or streamer, and I'm like, oh sure, let's raid. In YouTube, it's just not that big of a culture to like raid. So like call forwarding. Yep, it's like call forwarding. Pata-chan! Hello, how are you? I don't really do the streaming thing. Understandable. I saw a guy shooting the Olympics backwards or looking in a mirror crying. Is that real? I just catch these sometimes while typing up work reports. That's great. That's a good way to like spend time. I feel like wait, let me drink water. I feel like nowadays too, I do that where it's just like I listen to streams as a background noise kind of. I rarely like actively participate in them anymore. Unless it's someone I know. Like I'll find a stream maybe and it's just like a background noise. Especially like Valorant streams maybe, or just chatting streams, or karaoke streams. Those are usually what I tune into. And they're just like kind of background noise. So I rarely even like Joe-san, you're even like chatting with me and everything. But sometimes, most of the time, I'm not even like interacting. Doing good. How are you? I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm also doing okay. I thought for a moment that I would be unhired, even though I haven't even came in for the first day yet. But all is well, I think. Oh my god, my nose. I got raided, so I ended extended stream for an hour. Someone suggested I play a bad game, and then someone suggested Bad Rats. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm like itching. My back itches. Ugh. But I'm glad you're doing good, Pata-chan. What you been up to lately? You've been popping in. Man, how would you guys feel if I like changed my stream into a Valorant stream? How would you guys feel? I feel like I really like interacting with you guys and just chatting because I can focus purely even when I'm like just chatting. Sometimes we got derailed and I'm like, wait, what did you guys say? You guys responded to my silly little snippet 5 minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Where's the picture? Is it in memes? Oh, yeah. Someone sent it on meme. General. Oh my goodness. Is this real? Is this real? Someone in the Olympics just holding up a mirror and shooting, pew-pewing backwards? What nose? You guys just have sight problems, okay? You can clearly see that there's a nose right there. Can you see it? Okay, it kind of disappears when I do this, but like... Huh? You see that? See that yet? Zoom in if you can. Megu can focus. Yes. Yes, I can focus. Oh my god, I keep clipping into the neck. You guys can see if I do this. Okay, never mind. You can't. I'm just not gonna move that way. I'm just not gonna move that way. Anyways, that has been my week. Mostly, Mamgu and I have just been staying at home. Also, we rearranged the place because my place is really like kind of messy. Maybe. a bit. It was a bit messy. And so mom was like, alright, we're spring cleaning. And so it cleared up a bit. Like, we moved some stuff, we rearranged the bed and everything. And we organized some clothes, and we got rid of like all of the cluttery stuff. It hasn't been completely clean, but it's a start, you know? That's a common technique people do here in the US. Really? Why? Why do you shoot backwards? What does it do? So that wasn't just to be like funny? There was an actual technique? For real? I thought he was just like, you know, man, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, let me just... It's an easy trick shot? Really? Huh. It's a trick shot, but it's like a technique as well to make it easier to shoot. Is that what it is? People in US are funny. Indeed. Indeed. People are very funny. Humans are very interesting creatures. You know what I mean? Very interesting. My nose. It's so itchy. The AC isn't even on. And yet my nose is not. My nose is not okay. My nose. Bro. Personally, I'd rather avoid Americans who post guys. Don't need American trick shots in my life. I think that that's like not exclusive to quote unquote Americans. I just don't want to be near a pew pew. Period. I don't care who's holding it. No pew pews. No pew pews. Shooting normally prone on the ground is easier to hit the target, so it's not used to hit the target easier, but it's just a unique way of shooting. Oh, I see. I like recently have gotten into this like really like I notice a lot of VTubers on the Twitter timeline where it's like, hey, I'm a silly anime character on the internet, and then they suddenly drop insane IRL lore. It's like, oh yeah, my previous job was like, I used to swim with sharks, or I used to like scuba dive for like thousands of meters deep, or like I know how to pole dance, or like I once won a medal of championship, a trophy for 3 championships for archery. And it's like crazy. It's crazy. It's like, man, these people really do like exist, and it's like they're among us. Shooting, wait. Pew pew. I hope you're doing fine in the stream. Yes, I'm doing quite well in the stream. Without delivering too far, I've been on the receiving end twice in the US, several times in the Philippines, and exactly 0 times in Japan, so I live here now. Mega used to stand in a yard warding off the garden gnomes. No! I used to be an underground rapper in Tokyo. Wait, real lore of Amari? What does that mean? Which Mari? Oh, Mori. Oh, wait. Mori? As in, wait, who? Which Mori? Which Mori? Honestly. But for real, like, amazing lore like that. Meanwhile, I don't think I've ever had a crazy story to share. Because I feel like, oh, Mori Calliope! I should have known. I should have known that was the Mori you were talking about. I mean, it's not that outlandish because Mori... Callie is a very good rapper. Personally, I really like her music. Like, I think she's really cool. Oh, she's like doing a trend right now on YouTube. The Go-Getters. Sorry, I'm just better. Hi, we're go-getters. I messed up. Sorry, we're go-getters. I really love music where it's like they use a play on words with two languages. Like for example, Bae did it too with Psycho, which is like psycho as in you're a psycho, but also psycho, which is like the greatest, like psycho. So it's like, I don't know, the greatest psycho or something like that. I don't think that's what it meant, but like putting lyrics on a song where it's like you can interpret it both ways, it's so cool to me. And I think Mori, Callie did it. I don't call her Mori. It's so weird to refer to her as Mori. I usually call her Callie. But the one with Callie is like the Wanted Wasted one. It's like, wait, let me look up the lyrics. When Mori Calliope. Yeah, like awesome. 最高だなお前。ちょっと待って。最高だか。Yeah, the best. ちょっと待って。I'm gonna look up the... My nose is really clogged up. I don't know why. It's so clogged up. Aww. Sushi. You're so cute. ちょっと待って。Side by side. This isn't romanized. There we go. Huh? It's not romanized. What happened? Huh? ちょっと待って。Romaji, where are you? Huh? Oh, there it is. Where is it? Where is the part? There's a part here. やっちゃって、それが来てきたので英語。Sorry, my throat. He became Mayday, Mayday, tan 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 narase. Kusa. Oh yeah, it's the oh my. It's the oh my god one. It's the oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So it's like oh my gosh, oh my god, and also oh my god, oh my god. So it's a play on those words, which I really, really like. I feel like if I wanted to write an original song, which is probably, I don't know, gonna be done like 5 years soonest, it's gonna be like that. I want to do it like that, where it's like a play on words. I think I already even have like a... the only thing I have ready is a title, but I don't want to reveal it too soon. Because then it just never happens. I'm just like talking about it and then it never happens. But I have like I sometimes just like think about titles and it's like, oh yeah, this would be a pretty cool title. This would be a pretty cool title, man. I don't know. So, oh my god, it's so hot. Why is the AC off? People should try to make a song at least once in their life. I heard someone say that if you're gonna make a song, you have to first figure out the melody. Before the lyrics, you should figure out the beat. because that's what sells, right? That's why like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, the lyrics are kind of just blah blah blah, but it's still catchy. Like sometimes you're like, oh, lyrics are like, oh blah blah, oh, I don't really get the lyrics, but the melody or the beat is catchy. So I think that's, of course it's nice to have both, but like that's why someone, I think, ow, sorry, I'm like itching my back. Omae ga nani ka? Megu's selling song. The hook. Yeah, the hook. Like you should figure out the hook of your song and then add the lyrics. Like, of course you want to convey what you want to convey, but you have to phrase it in a way, right? To fit the beat and to fit the song melody. So that's the advice that someone said on YouTube. It's like, if you want to make an original song, you should figure out a catchy melody or beat first, because sometimes your like song could have the best lyrics and the best message, but it won't like capture the attention of a lot of people as much if the melody isn't catchy and it doesn't have a hook, you know? Of course music is like so much more than that, but you know, Megu is selling song. No, I'm not selling a song. I wish. Part of it is just like, not only is it very costly to get an original song done, because like you gotta pay some, like, because I can't do it myself because I don't have the skill set for it. You gotta like pay someone to make the MV, and also like making the song itself. You gotta like pay someone for the instrumentals, and you gotta pay someone to perhaps produce the song, and like if the lyrics, you know, you need help with those, you gotta pay someone for those too, and then the actual video of it and the art and the rights for those as well, I guess, if you want to like sell it and put it on like Spotify. I believe like there's a lot of like, I heard like it could go for thousands of dollars to get an original song done, which is insane. And I don't want to like have an original song done and then my vocals aren't up to the chops, you know? Because I very much am still a noob. Like, I still don't know a lot about music theory and stuff. I want to learn, but like I'm going by it like very slowly. Like most days, I just sing karaoke in my lonesome. Because there are vocal exercises and like, you know, musical theory and stuff, and like musical techniques and yada yada, and breathing techniques. Beeps and bops for me. Yeah, like those like songs that really like get you hooked. I really like Kira and Giga. Oh, it's Giga and Kira. Oh my gosh, and then they do self covers and even their voices are amazing. Like sometimes music just gets me. Do you guys know that do any of you here play like Honkai Impact the 3rd? What about doing a cover? Yeah, actually like I still owe a couple people vocals, like, you know, group covers. The funny thing is like when I wasn't as busy, I completed my vocals. I was one of the very first to like complete my vocals. And that music video will never come out because of certain things happen. So I don't think that music video like that cover is ever gonna come out. But that was the one that I completed vocals for, and now I owe a couple people vocals and I'm still not done recording them because of how busy I was. And like the thing is like it's more than just being busy. Like, oh, you could find free time. Like, yeah, I could find free time, but that free time already my voice is wrecked. Because of all the other busy stuff I did, my body is wrecked, so my vocals are also wrecked. So I'm not like a naturally talented singer, and I'm not like skilled either. So I really have to dedicate like time to do like warm-ups and stuff like that and re-record over and over again. And even then my vocals are mid. So it's still not done. It's not like and so I feel so bad because I feel like I'm gonna get blacklisted. Because I'm one of the last people to like submit my vocals because of how busy I've been. And I feel so bad because the other times where I could submit my vocals, the videos didn't come out. And now it's like, am I gonna be the reason this doesn't come out? Because Mari was like, oh, is it not gonna come out? And I'm like, no, I promise I'll record the vocals. I already started doing it, but I'm not done with all of it. You know what I mean? And I can't submit it if I'm not done with the whole main vocals. But yeah, I want to do a cover recently, but also like, it's nice to think about doing a cover, but like, there's a couple of songs that I listed down to make a cover, but I don't have the budget for it yet. Cause like, I have a shtick up my ass. So when I want a cover done, I was like, I've got to get art for it. I got to get a video editor for it because I don't know all the fancy stuff. So I want to be able to do my best. I want to do a cover again. I still owe you guys the coconut. The coconut nut was a very big nut. That was that one. I still owe that one to chat. You should see Ado's setup when she first made songs. Oh my gosh, Ado breaks me, both in a good and bad way. Like, Ado is a definition of like someone who is born to sing. I'm not saying that their efforts, I'm not saying they didn't put in any effort. They did put in so much effort. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people definitely have a setup for in the closet, because this, you see, if you're in a closet, like the sound quality is better. But yeah, I admire Ado so much, and I only recently, like I think like last year, found out that she was like still a teenager, like just until very recently, and I was like, that is insane, because her voice is amazing. It's very strong, it's very effortless, it's amazing. All of her songs, every single one is a hit, and I love all of them, and she's amazing. But to think that she's still a teenager, or I don't know if she's still a teenager now, but when I first found out about her age, I was like, what age is Ado right now? Like at the very least, I expected her to be in her 20s. But teens? She's a teen? And with a voice like that? Insane. She's 21 now? Oh, okay. Okay, then maybe not last year then. When I first found out, I think she was like 19 or something. When I first found out what her age was, she was like 19. I was like, she's not even 20 yet! And her voice is insanely amazing! Like her range as well. Like, I don't know much about like music theory and vocal stuff, but I know a good voice. Even a noob-eared burb like me can tell when a voice is good. It's insanely good. Like, her voice shook me in my core. She was 19 when she sang in the One Piece Red movie. The One Piece Red movie, yes. All her songs in there, bops. Amazing bops. Oh my gosh, you don't know how much I love Top Musica, but I can't sing it. And it's so good. And I saw a video of her singing it live. It was so good. It was so amazing. Like, it's insane. But yeah, sometimes perfection is the enemy of progress. No, exactly. Like, I know I shouldn't be too ambitious, but I don't know why I am like a stickler. I should just like, I know a lot of like utaitas definitely when they first started, definitely they just like, they didn't even need MVs or art. They just sang with their voice and they had the mixer do it, and it was like the original video. Sorry, did you hear that? And she made the entire album for the movie in 3 months. That is insane. Exactly. That is pure insane talent right there. Like, she was made for it, and she definitely put in so much effort to maintain and develop that talent, and she's amazing for it. God, I saw her sing live, and it was still like, I was like, how do you sing like that live? Like, in real time. It was insane. Like, sometimes when I pay attention, I can hear the singers, how they breathe. Like, they will, like, their intake of breath is like it's just, it looks like, it doesn't sound like they're struggling. They're doing the thing where they need air, right? So they're doing that. But it doesn't sound like they're like, like they're gasping for air. It sounds like it's still part of the performance. And it's so good. It's so amazing. And gosh, I love music so much. Like, if I didn't become a VTuber, I don't think I'd ever, like, back then, it was like the peak of VTubing, I believe. And it's like, most, if not all, of the, like, really big VTubers as well, even like small ones and new ones, like, you had to be able to do everything. You had to be able to do games really well. You need to be entertaining. Like, a lot of the VTubers were like triple threats. They could draw, they could animate, they could do something, edit something, and then they could also sing. They could almost always like sing. And I believed, I was just like, oh yeah, but then I don't know what happened where I found a video that was just like, oh yeah, even if you're not naturally gifted, back then, what is peak VTubing? Back when, what is peak VTubing? No, like, it was the peak of VTubing. Like, VTubing blew up. You know what I mean? Nowadays, VTubing is like normal. It's like nothing quite new. You know what I mean? But back then, like, VTubing was like a new concept to a lot of people. And it was like the era of VTubing, you know? During the lockdown, yeah. Like, during the lockdown, VTubing really, like, was like, bam! It was everywhere. Sorry, I don't know what you mean, Meg. It's okay. It's like, I feel like this is one of those, like, niche history lore. Like, I watched a video about it, and it was like, let's go back to the history of VTubing. First VTubing, it was Kizuna High, and it was, like, Vocaloids and stuff like that. Like, Vocaloids weren't VTubers, but they kind of were in the same vein of, like, a virtual character. You know? The numbers VTubers had was insane. Yeah, it was insane. I was doing lots of work travel then. No lockdown for me. Dang. Wait, wasn't that, like, dangerous, though? Like, travel in that time was insane. Like, it was scary. Oh, I know Kizuna Ai. Yeah. Kizuna Ai was, like, really big. And it's, like, it was really big in the VTubing sphere, I guess. Yeah. And then, like, I think this history video was like, oh yeah, Kizuna Ai was the first one, and then like agencies happened, and then yada yada yada, and it's like became a thing, like internationally, worldwide. It was insane. But yeah, like back then it kind of had the image of like, oh, you gotta sing, you gotta do this and that. Like nowadays, it's very amazing that VTubing is very like boundless, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to limit yourself to be able to sing. Like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do like stuff like that. You could be anything you want. All VTubing really means is that you're not showing your IRL face and that you're using a virtual character to speak with and interact with people, and that's it. You could do anything. You could be like a race car VTuber. You could be like a swimming with the sharks VTuber. I'm sorry, I keep doing the swimming with the sharks reference. You could be a skydiving VTuber. You could be a cooking VTuber. You could be an anything VTuber. Finding your niche. Advice I got from Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame is to just keep singing, know your limits, and practice. I definitely would like to be better at singing, yes. I don't think back then I was so detached from music genre. Like, I liked music. I loved it. In fact, I have a lot of love for music because I think that it's a very, like, emotional medium. Like, for example, like, watching movies, like, the music choice is so important. A scene could be made or broken by the music choice. Like, for example, like, a scene meant to be emotional, and then you add the wrong type of music could undermine the message of it or the feeling that the viewer feels. But then if you choose the right music, it just like hits so much harder than what the scene already wants to be, you know? And same with like just like songs. Like, a lot of like songs just really like, they make you feel things, you know? It's just amazing. I feel like it's very strong. And like, oh man, the other day I was listening to the Honkai like, If I Can Stop One Heart From Breaking from Honkai Star Rail, and it was overlapped on this like, I didn't get to that part in Honkai Impact the Third, but in Honkai Impact the Third, there's this guy Otto, and I don't even know the whole story, but when you put his monologue and the scenes are playing, I can kind of get it without the context of the whole story of Honkai Impact the Third. I can kind of get the gist of it, and when you add the music on top of that, it made me sob, even though I have no idea who this man is. It was called Otto from the Apocalypse. If I could stop one heart from breaking, but it's Otto the Apocalypse. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I could link it probably, maybe if you want. I would, wait. It was such a... It was so sad. Like, I just cried. I just sobbed. Otto Apocalypse. Is it Otto or Oslo? Otto? Yeah, it's Otto. I think, yeah, this is the one. I think I can send it in chat right now. Multi-threat talent. Yeah, it's like you know those, like, if you're in the industry or something, like people will call you a triple threat if you can like people will call it a triple threat if you're skilled at a lot of things, something like that. Kizuna I was really big in before VTuber, but she was in the same lane as Hatsune Miku. Yeah. Like, the difference is that Hatsune Miku didn't have like a person behind Miku, like it was a voice. Vocaloid was like kind of like a voice bank, but like a synthesizer, I believe. And Kizuna I had a person or like a voice actor behind her. It was like kind of like the birth of VTubing. Like, she wasn't called a VTuber, but she's essentially what a VTuber is. Where it's like there's an avatar and someone is behind that avatar and is the VTuber. You know? Link it kudasai. There you go. That's the thing. Wait, I can listen to this because I muted desktop, and I can listen to this. Not about to... Ah! I'm like gonna cry on stream because of this. It's like crazy. With the monologue and the music. Even in the Honkai Star Rail, this music played, this song played in a really emotional scene in the Honkai Star Rail. It's insane. Music is amazing. On a cage. Endless isolation can wear down my illusion. Someday I'll make a dream unchained. I'm breathing from the wings, sure and passion night to trace the bright moonlight. On the beauty of the stains, gently wipe the sorrow of my life I dream. But yeah, before I was so like, I thought that world had nothing to do with me, you know. I'm like, I'm just not born with it. I'm just never gonna be able to sing. I can sing for fun, but it's never gonna sound good. It's only gonna be fun for me. It's only gonna be, the singing by me is only gonna be enjoyed by me. Anyone in the vicinity will not have a good time. But then I saw this video. Someone was like inspiring me, like, this is how I sounded like. And I was terrible. And now I sound like this. And you know what? Your vocal cords, they're a muscle. So if you just train them enough and train them properly, you will be able to sound good too. You've written songs for Miku before? Sheesh! I still don't have any idea with those. Like, I've stepped, like, I have my toe inside the music world, but I don't know any of the music theories. I don't know if I'm singing on pitch. I don't know how to do ad-libs. I don't know how to harmonize properly. There's so many things I don't know. And I feel like a lot of songs, there's so much behind them. Like, in the ears, it's just like, oh man, that sounds so good. But then you look at their like recordings and it's like 50 layers of harmony in the background. That's just like supplementing the main vocals that already sounds amazing. And then there's like 50 layers of just harmonizing and ad-libs and like, ha! And it's just like mouth sounds, and I'm like, oh my god, and it's so daunting. So now I just enjoy karaoke. I assumed Vocaloid works like GarageBand Studio. I don't know what GarageBand Studio is, but like, I'm pretty sure it's like a voice bank. It's like for producers and like people who write music when they can't hire a singer to hear their song, to sing their song. I suppose, you know, it's kind of like that. Am I wrong? Am I gonna get I'm gonna get mobbed by pitchforks and torches of people being like, "You're wrong! What nonsense are you speaking? You're misinforming people!" Ugh. I used it with Cuba-based elements. Oh my gosh, I've never heard of these apps before. I've only ever written bluegrass music. Can't speak to pop. I literally, like, even like genres, I'm like very minimum knowledge. I come back and the first thing I hear is like mouth sounds. No! We're talking about like music. Like, you know, like in covers, like people will have so many like harmonies and they sound amazing. Like when I sing, I still have this thing where it's like if I sing along with someone, I kind of end up trying to match what they're singing, like the pitch, quote unquote pitch, whatever that's called that they're singing in. So I can't harmonize because you have to, when you're harmonizing, someone's singing in this pitch and you're singing in this pitch, and then you both have to like keep doing that and you sound good doing it. Meanwhile, I'm like, it's like, oh my goodness. Oh gosh, please stop. I didn't even drink anything. Oh wait, I drank Coke. Coca-Cola. I was like, I didn't even drink anything bubbly today. Oh wait, I did. That's probably why I'm having the burpees. Which is insane. Because before, I never used to like burp a lot. In fact, my burps were non-existent. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but my burps were non-existent. And suddenly now, I'm burping all over the place. Now that I'm actually, like, I should not be burping. It's embarrassing to burp on stream. Now I'm a burper. Now I'm a super burper. I just burp everywhere. Speaking of. But yeah, I'm gonna do a karaoke tomorrow. So, I don't know. I feel so bad because I sing the same old songs for karaoke. And I'm gonna do it again. Do you guys have any songs that I should learn? I keep asking that. I keep asking like, oh, do you have a song I should sing? And then I list them down. I feel like a lot of songs though is just like, I don't know, like I feel like they don't fit my voice. Like strong, super strong songs, like with strong vocals, you know, or like, I don't know. Oh, hi there! Hello! 10th Sora Apostles? 10th Sora Apostles? That reminds me of someone. But hello, welcome to the stream. Covers are nice. Indeed, they are. They're really nice. Robin's song? You're right, Robin's song. Are you talking about from Honkai Star Rail? Without shackles, what fetters my faith? Hi, Nick! See you in the next stream, I hope. See you in the next stream, I hope too. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. Are you, which Robin song? Mend your pace, play to the beat, hands up, embrace who you wanna be. Wow. Gotta find her deep where my trust begins. And then it's just right time. Oh, leave it all behind. Hello, John! John Arts. All of them? I only know 2 of them. What's the third one? Wait. Robin, Honkai, Star Rail, songs. Playlist. There's another one. If I can start high for doing baking, sway to my beat. The last one. Oh, White Knight. Is it? No, it's not. It's not White Knight. Hope is the thing with feathers. That's the one that I don't know. Let me just listen to it real quick. You can't hear it. I've turned off the desktop. I could learn this one. I feel like I didn't learn this one because I feel like it was hard. Oh, I muted it again. Oh, let me listen to it. Yeah. Man, Chevy's voice is amazing. It's so effortlessly angelic. You know what I mean? It's like, how are you doing today? Hello, Max Bob. I'm doing great. Max Bob, are you a bot? Is that a rude question to ask? Because I feel like I heard someone say something about like, oh yeah, those are bots. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Which one? Oh, that's why I thought it was hard. Oh, that's why I thought it was hard. It's like, hands up. And it's like the beat as well. It's a bit hard to... Which, since I'll be doing... No? Oh, okay. Thank you. Please don't be mad at me. It's because you're so consistent. Every time you come in here, you're like, how are you doing today? And I'm like, I'm great. How are you doing today, Bob? How are you doing? Every time Max Bob comes in, I always see you asking, how am I doing today? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking, Max Bob. I hope you're doing well as well. Wait. I hope you're doing good as well. Hello, Sora Apostle. Hello there, the 10th Sora Apostle. How are you doing today? I'm doing good today. That's wonderful news. I'm glad you're doing good today. Sometimes, like, I used to be, like, I had this experience, and that's why I used to say to Chad, like, you know what? I always ask, how are you doing today? Because, like, I feel, I said, like, oh, it's because, like, that could be what someone needs. It's just, like, someone just asking, how are you doing today? Are you okay? But I feel like that's more intimate thing. Nowadays, I'm like, sometimes I don't want to be asked, how you doing? Not towards you guys, but, like, when you're not doing good, like, when, just privately, like, when I'm not doing good, and, like, someone asks me, how are you? Like, in private, I don't know how to answer because it's like, I don't want to honestly say, oh, I'm not doing good at all. Like, I'm feeling terrible. This and this happened to me. Because I don't like unloading that on someone who's just asking how you doing, you know? Most of the time. It's just like a hi. You know, it's basically a hi. And it's like, but and so if someone asks that, I have to lie and be like, no, I'm good. I have to lie and be like, yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So I don't know anymore. But I think that trying your best to, like, focus on the good things, I guess, will lighten the load. What are we doing today, chat? Today we are just speaking on speaking terms. We are just on speaking terms. We're just talking about how music is wonderful. Lying? Dang. I'm a liar. That's right. I lie every day. I lie as easy as I breathe. I'm just kidding. This is like, I lied just then. I lied about being able to lie really easily. I get nervous when I lie because you know me, I can't retain information. What if I lie about something and then the next day they're like, didn't you say this? And I'm like, oh, you're right. And also I just get nervous about lying because I'm like, oh no, I lied to someone. I'm a terrible person. I lied to someone. It's like in Among Us. In Among Us, I really don't understand myself because I want to play Among Us. I want to play Goose Duck. But also, I get nervous about being caught and it paralyzes me. Like, I like the thrill of being imposter and having to do the deed to someone. And then, but then, like, having to lie about it and, like, having to maintain that lie is really nerve-wracking to me, so I'm like tense the whole time. But also, being not the imposter gets boring. It gets boring. Okay? So I don't know what I want. Cause I'm so bad at being imposter. But also being non-imposter and being like the civilian role is kind of boring, chat. Super boring. Sometimes it's okay, it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna keep me calm. But also, I get bored. I get bored being civilian, doing tasks. I get asked, お元気ですか? But one guy every day. Ando. And have taken to simply responding, いえ? What is simply responding, いえ? Maru-maru-san wa? Nope, I'm not okay. What about you? Your wings turn pink when you lie? What? No, they don't. They don't turn pink when I lie. Wait, I want to do something. Let me just... Okay, yep, that is not... Oh, no. There we go. I can do this with my ears. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Constant wagging. It's like tail wagging. There we go. I'm just gonna keep that up there for movement. We get so distracted so easily. We gotta have movement on screen, you know? Megu, you know Maru-maru-san? Maru-maru-san? No, I don't know Maru-maru-san. Wait, those are ears? Yeah. It was, It's because I choose to keep the half form. Maybe one day I'll go full on human. Have human ears. But today is not that day. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people, they're kind of like ears, but they're like earwings. You know how like cat girls have like cat ears? And birds don't have ears, but birds also don't look like me. And don't talk like me. So, you just gotta use your imagination. You know, a lot of being human is not fun. Go back to duck. No! Not the duck. I don't want to be a duck. Okay, maybe I do. Ducks are a little silly. I love ducks, actually. I love ducks. Sometimes I'm like, well, why am I not a duck? Why am I not a duck? You know, ducks are so silly. They're like the cat of the bird world. Nani sore? Kawaii. Kawaii! Yeah! The earwings? I specifically ask for emotion like this. Emotion expression like this. This only happens when I'm extremely happy. Like that. Just winged behavior. I'ma go now. See you, Megan. You are duck and you are silly. Maru is circle. Yeah, there was 2 circles. So I just it translated to 2 circles, like Maru-maru-san. So 2 circles, I'm like Maru-maru. It's like blank-san. So I just called it Maru-maru-san. 000-san would not roll off the tongue as well. But have a nice dinner, Azazel. I hope you enjoy cooking. And also a stand-in name. Oh, is it actually pronounced as Maru-maru-san? Because I just made that up. I was just like, I know it signifies blank. But, hello, Ie blank san is so weird. So I was just like, I'm just gonna say Maru-maru. Maru-maru-san. Maru-maru is just a stand-in to use when not giving a name. is like, oh, I was right! Yippee! I'm like, that is a very pleasant surprise. I did not know that. I did not know that. I thought you were making a joke. I thought you were making a joke about, oh, you know Maru-Maru-san? You know this Maru-Maru-san that I speak of? 知ってる？知ってるの？Maru-Maru-san。Maru-Maru-sanのこと知ってるんだ。そうなんだ。へえ。すごいね。I have to practice speaking in Japanese again because like I'm slipping. I don't know how to speak anymore. And also my pronunciation gets off sometimes. Like it just slips. Like, it's just like yeah. Oh no. わからない。わからないよ。喋り方なんて。どうやって日本語で喋ればいいのかわからない。喋り方が忘れてしまった。This reminds me of Shelter. Down, da down, down, da down, da down, da down. And it's like, what was it? She has a monologue at the very start. 喋り方忘れてしまったかも. She said something like that. I only got knocked out my N4 working on N3 for December. Man, I can't imagine like professionally, properly, formally learning the language. I'm so intimidated. Like I was just lucky. I was just lucky to be exposed to the Japanese language early on. Because as an adult, I don't think that I would be able to soak up the language just by watching and consuming Japanese media. Shelter made me cry. The MV broke me inside. Exactly. Shelter was the first of many Porter Robinson music videos that made me sob. Oh! Cat alert! Hello there. What you doing? You wanna be cuddled? Is that what you want? Our cat is like the opposite of most cats who just like keep to themselves. He's very cuddly. He likes the attention. Sometimes we'll be walking, doing stuff and doing chores, and then he like will run up to you and run up in front of us and then plop down, asking for belly rubs. What kind of cat asks for belly rubs? The cutest, goodest boy. I wouldn't say I'm professionally learning it. I don't necessarily need it for work here, just studying on the side so I can live properly here. Yeah, I phrased it wrong. Not like professionally, like, oh, it's for the job. But like, I mean like formally. Like not just like at home, but like actually getting like N4, N3, you know, like those like textbooks thingies. I believe that's like, you have to like pass certain things. Do you mush his face? He will accept most things. I can mush his face. I can like carry him upside down like a baby. I can grab his tail like softly and he'll just look at me, slightly annoyed. He'll be like, why did you touch my tail like that? Why'd you do that, mother? He's a silly little boy. He likes going everywhere. I love watching him play with a cat tree because when we first got the cat tree, he did not like it. He did not know what it was, and I would plop him onto the cat tree, and he would just like, and then get off. He's purring. Oh, did he stop? I can't hear him anymore. Hello. Mush, 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 mush. Mush, mush, mush. Mush, 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 mush. But yeah, I feel like every music that Porter Robinson sends out. I mean, I've only heard of Shelter and Everything Goes On. I'm getting you to this, and I'm trying to keep me gathered in your room. I I feel like doing karaoke, but my throat does not agree. Also, I have a karaoke scheduled tomorrow, so wouldn't it be weird if I did it just chatting and then just karaoke? Also, it gets demonetized. All my karaoke streams just don't. All my karaoke streams just aren't monetized because they can't be. So they're just purely for fun. Have you heard his musician discography? I haven't. What is that? What is that about? I can't stop staring at your ears so freaking cute. Break time's over. Back to lurking. Thank you. Have a peaceful day at work. I was gonna say have fun at work, and I'm like, most people don't have fun at work. But have a peaceful time at work. That's like the best thing. It's just like to have a normal day at work. Fun, spectacular. Normal, amazing. Like having a normal day at work. That's the goal. That's what I want. Meow, meow, meow. Oh. I think that concludes my short reveal. That concludes my short reveal of the skin suit. I really, like, I was supposed to, like, tease the skin suit and not reveal it, but then I was like, I want to use it for the thumbnail. And also, like I said before, I didn't want to be the VTuber who cried wolf. The VTuber who cried wolf, which is like, she's just debuting another skin suit. She's not actually gonna give a costume. And it's like, I'm just gonna come into the stream and I'm just gonna come into the chat looking like this. And just pretend that, oh look, it's normal. It's completely normal. Man, if I was like, no, Megu, you can't. You just bought another skin suit. You haven't even completely used it yet. You haven't completed the use of your other skin suit. You haven't used it a bunch yet. And you're already buying another one? You're gonna go off your budget. And I'm like, no, just one more. There were so many that I wanted to buy. I was like, I want to buy this, I want to buy that, I want to buy everything. And it's like, no. You gotta pace, Megu. You gotta pace these things. I'm at work in a way, just sitting here typing some stuff up and chilling at midnight. That's the best type of work, I feel like. I feel like the best type of work really is gonna be like work from home, because you don't have to like be presentable. I could do work in my pajamas, and sure, we can have meetings, but I could just slap on a formal t-shirt and that would be it. And I don't have to travel. Traveling, public transportation, one of the worst things you could go through because of traffic. And also even without traffic, I mean, sometimes it rains so hard and there's like floods. Like, we have a storm here. Megu ain't no teaser. Not too bad. It's not too bad to like, it's not too bad to have like quote unquote a chill work day where it's just like at home in your lonesome doing paperwork. I feel like that's my ideal work thing, but nope, we're doing customer service. We're doing customer service. What is a formal t-shirt? A formal t-shirt is like, you know, like a polo long sleeve something like with buttons in it, with buttons on it. Public transportation here is great, and it's just the third tier. Really? Public transportation here is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's stinky and hot, and also like it takes a long time to get to your destination, so you're like tired because you're spending so much time on the run. You have to constantly I have to constantly worry about like snatchers, and I have to like hug like people who like pickpocket you even when you're in public transportation, because some people get on public transportation just to like pickpocket you. It hasn't happened to me yet on public transportation, but there are very many stories of it, and it's why people are like, oh no, you can't sleep there, you can't like be chill in public transportation, you can't like be absent-minded. So to me, I got stressed out thinking like, oh, I'm wasting time here. I'm wasting time sitting here doing nothing, getting from point A to B, and it's not comfortable either. And I can't be entertained by my phone because it could cause me to lose so much. So I'm just gonna sit here, alert, hugging my bag, and it's gonna take a long time. So it's like chilling. Oh, that being said, I've driven in Manila, Cabanatuan, and AC, so yeah. No thanks. Exactly. Chilling in cozy home is like the dream in this capitalism era. Exactly. Like, I'll take work at home, you know? Like, chilling at home doing nothing, amazing, but also chilling and working at home, next best thing. I've driven all over the Philippines, only the cities are bad though, traffic-wise anyway. Yeah, definitely true. Definitely true. In the countryside, in our area, traffic was not as bad. It wasn't as bad. And also it was really good because even public transportation in the... Is it rural? Why is it so hard? Rural area? Rural area? Is rural the countryside? Like, the countryside areas are not as bad because if you're in a small town, like, there won't be a need to go to like bus stops or jeepney stops, and you don't have to like go through routes. That's another thing that's bad about public transportation, is they don't take you from point A to B, right? You have to have a destination that is on the way, like it's on the route that they're taking. If it's not, it's gonna be so much harder. And also you have to you can only ride a certain like jeepney if they pass through your area. If they don't, like for example, this let's say jeepney A or bus A goes through the route that you want to get to, but they don't pass by where you're living at, so you can't really ride it to get to your destination. You have to ride the bus to get to the destination where the bus stop is at, right? So you have to ride a bus or a jeepney to get to the bus stop that you want, to get to the place that you want. That's what's crazy. That's what's like tiring about it too. Is like, especially when I was New Year, I didn't know where to go. I didn't know which one to ride on, which route it goes to, which route it like blah blah. I like would get lost. I would get so lost. I would be like, this is not where I want to be. And I'd have to be like, excuse me, did we pass by location X already? And they're like, this does not go through location X. What you talking about, lady? And I'm like, oh. They're like, you can get off here. But you still have to pay the fare. You know? It's crazy. In the countryside, like, you just get on little motorcycles that get you from point A to B and pay that. But here, public transportation doesn't take you from A to B. They do, but it's more expensive. Like, if you're trying to save, it's a big city, okay? Everything's like expensive, so like having a vehicle that takes you from point A to B, motorcycle or taxi, is very costly. So your best bet when you're saving and you need to get to somewhere is a jeepney. But in saving money, you lose so much time because public transportation is almost always twice the time to get to somewhere. So it's crazy. I hate public transportation so much, and I hate like traffic so much because it makes it so much worse. Ever driven around in Mindanao? Roads can be pretty shoddy in the true countrysides in the Philippines. Are you? Oh, did you mean like they're bad? Like, yeah, they do get bad. Like, countrysides have not undeveloped roads. So it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Some rides can get pretty bumpy. Like, super bumpy. Like, like that's what happens to the vehicle that you're riding. And it's like, you're going this and that and this. Like, there's like, it's uneven. So it's like you're riding on a wave, like a land wave. So the vehicle that you're riding is like going left and right, up and down, up and down. I know those was very poorly maintained. Of course, there were more pressing matters back then than the road maintenance. Yeah, a lot of areas here quite undeveloped when you're not in the big cities. But I'm on fire. Any advice? Drink water? I think you called the wrong number. Hello, this is Mofutari Megumi from Winged Services. How may I help you today? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you try not being on fire? Did you try, yeah. Did you try that? Did you try not being on fire? Did you do that? I think you should try that first and then get back to me. Get back to us. Oh god. Ugh. My cat just pooped. My cat just pooped and it's so stinky. Oh my gosh, Sushi. Your nuclear poop is insane. What did you eat, young man? Oh god. I'm so sorry. I can't concentrate on what you're saying right now, kid. I'm literally so distracted by the smell. What is this? Sushi! Somebody spray something! Do a perfume! Do a perfume sweep! Do a perfume sweep! I'm getting the perfume! Oh god! Sushi! Oh! Where is it? Oh my god! What do you mean meow? Oh god! No, we interrupt this program! Save the lives, to save my nostrils! Open the window. Oh my god. Gotta love little kitties. I promise you, it ain't only what you provided. This is of your own making? Bro, I feed this cat wet food. So much wet food. I'm trying to transition little kitty into dry food, so I mix dry food with the wet food. But that's not a bad thing. They're all food that was meant to be eaten by you. Ugh. Crisis averted. My nose is saved. My nose is saved. I'm sorry. That was a real crisis right there, chat. I had to step away and deal with it. You know? Oh gosh. I think this is a good hallmark to end on that stream. To be honest, I'm like, oh my god. I'm currently drowning now after drinking some water. Any advice? I think that you should set yourself on fire again. The fire will evaporate the water, and so you won't be drowning anymore. For legal reasons, this is a joke, and I don't actually offer good advice, and you should totally call a professional if you're actually drowning. For legal reasons. Cats too tend to turn calories into fluff, purrs, and what is that? Unko. Is that unko? Do I need to translate that? Oh no, kitty. Kitty, no. Unko. I knew it! I knew it was unko. I didn't need to translate that. That makes sense. Why didn't I think of that? Exactly. Oh my god, he's covering the tracker. Oh wait, let me check your butt. Let me check your butt. Good. This little guy, he doesn't know how to poop properly sometimes, and some of it gets on his butt. Or his He's but. Isn't that right, baby? Oh. I think this is a good time to end the stream. Actually, I was like, oh my gosh. I forgot what to say for a moment. My head just like turned off for a few seconds right there. I was like, oh yeah, I'm on stream. I'm currently boiling in the inside. Any advice? I'm sorry, please come back to us on a weekday. Is it a weekday? It's Friday, right? It counts as the weekend. Yeah. We're currently out of service. Currently out of the office. I'll get back to you on a Monday. Blank is what all the parks call it on the sign, but I couldn't remember the kanji for it. Oh, that's unko, isn't it? No, baby. Alright. It's Saturday now. Oh, yeah. You're right. My lungs are collapsing. Oh! I'm ending the stream. Thank you so much for... You didn't hear anything. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope everyone had a fun time and enjoyed the new skin suit. And I will be... Ow! He kicked my boob. I'm leaving. I'll see you tomorrow at the karaoke.